Welcome to SOS Media, your number one source of the latest news, opinions, and in-depth investigations that dig deeper into today's developing stories around the globe. We for sure still remember that in the wake of the unfortunate and irrational Lifetime Surviving R. Kelly docuseries that claimed to outline years of R. Kelly's alleged abuse, the social movements to mute the king of R&B were being fueled day and night by the conspirators, whose main objective was to bring R. Kelly down by all possible means. Following subsequent pressures from the public amplified by the media, some of R. Kelly's peers and collaborators started succumbing to this pressure, with some taking sudden, uniformed and drastic decisions against him, with some going as far as apologizing for working with him and erasing their work with him from digital existence. Others came forward with concocted stories meant to please the movements of how R. Kelly's alleged behavior has long been an industry-wide open secret. From Lady Gaga to John Legend to Jada Pinkett Smith, they one by one started isolating and denouncing their all-time peer. One of R. Kelly's successful and crowd-pulling collaborator, Lady Gaga, released a statement apologizing for her past work him, and became the first to announce that she intended to remove her collaboration with R. Kelly from streaming services. Following Lady Gaga's notable absence from Lifetime's Surviving R. Kelly docuseries, the series, which detailed the alleged assault cases involving the R&B singer and several alleged underage black girls, Lady Gaga's fans were calling on her to apologize for working with R. Kelly. In October 2013, following the release of Applause, the second single off Gaga's 2013 art pop album was Do What You Want, which featured R. Kelly. We can definitely recall that at this point, R. Kelly already had allegations and investigations against him that dated back to December 2000, so their collaboration did not please the conspirators, given the fact that collaboration with Gaga is no small feat after all. The fact that Lady Gaga would work with R. Kelly should not have been surprising, but the lyrics, videos, performances and statements that followed were downright misinterpreted, relating them as being supportive of the R. Kelly allegations. Lady Gaga did explain that the Do What You Want lyrics are about lies people have spread about her, and how they can't mess with her confidence because she knows who she is. In a December 16 interview that year, Jim DeRogatis, a Chicago Sun-Times writer who with bias reported on R. Kelly for nearly 2 decades, described the alleged controversial assault suits against R. Kelly in the 1990s, saying there were dozens of girls with harrowing lawsuits against him. Following Gaga and R. Kelly's live performances and the splash made by the Jim DeRogatis interview, Gaga painfully decided to drop R. Kelly and perform Do What You Want with Christina Aguilera on the season finale of The Voice. Looking rather disappointed, Lady Gaga explained her decision to swap Christina for R. Kelly, but it was somehow hard to follow her exact logic. I was really excited because The Voice called and said they wanted me to perform on the finale, and I obviously can't refuse such an amazing show. And I said I want to know if Christina wants to do it with me, she vividly explained. A few weeks later, Gaga and Christina released a new version of Do What You Want without the I Believe I Can Fly singer. You for sure couldn't fail to notice the vacuum that R. Kelly had left behind, and so did Lady Gaga. Despite the intense pressure, Gaga didn't make a statement about R. Kelly's alleged assaults once the music video was chucked to the side. However, in January 2014, she blamed her management and scheduling issues, apologizing to fans for the delayed release but not the song itself. Those who have betrayed me gravely mismanaged my time and health, and left me on my own to damage control any problems that ensued as a result. Millions of dollars are not enough for some people. They want billions and then they need trillions. I was not enough for some people, Gaga posted on her fans page. But it remains a fact that previously, Gaga had flat out defended working with the king of R&B, R. Kelly, and I have sometimes very untrue things written about us, and so in a way this was a bond between us and this was a really natural collaboration, she added. According to Surviving R. Kelly's producer Dream Hampton, Lady Gaga apparently turned down the opportunity to appear in the documentary, choosing, once again, not to speak about her relationship with R. Kelly. After the docuseries premieres, influenced Lady Gaga's fans continued pleading with her to acknowledge her shared past with R. Kelly. On December 10, 2019, Gaga came forward to apologize for her silence and said that she totally believed the women in the Lifetime special. She explained that she was in a post-traumatic state at the time and said her thinking was twisted. I'm sorry, both for my poor judgment when I was young, and for not speaking out sooner. I love you," she ended her apology. Although R. Kelly told Gayle King during an interview that Lady Gaga's apology was unprofessional, I certainly believe that Lady Gaga did this under duress. The pressure from the various social movements had caught up with several other R. Kelly peers and friends, and she risked isolation. With R. Kelly's imminent release from prison, the question of whether his previous peers and collaborators who denounced him during the times of trouble should be welcomed back into his life once a free man is a complicated one and reliant on numerous considerations. It will probably hinge upon the nature of the denouncement, the underlying reasons prompting it, and the dynamics of their personal relationship. Understanding the motivations behind the denouncement is crucial. Was it driven by fear, misunderstanding, or self-interest? Discerning the root cause can profoundly influence the possibility of reconciliation. Furthermore, assessing the impact of the denouncement on trust is essential. Rebuilding trust may necessitate transparent communication, sincere apologies, and concerted efforts to mend any harm caused. However, it remains very obvious that Lady Gaga's R. Kelly denunciation was done under nothing else but duress. As a point to note, there are more innocent people in our jails and prisons today than ever before. The rate of exonerations continues to rise, revealing an unreliable system of criminal justice. A lack of accountability for police and prosecutors, reliance on junk science or mistaken eyewitnesses, and the indigent defense crisis are major contributors to wrongful convictions that have undermined the credibility of our system and ruined the lives of innocent men and women. A conviction may be classified as wrongful when a person convicted is factually innocent of the charges, or if there were procedural errors that violated the convicted person's rights. More than half of wrongful convictions can be traced to witnesses who lied in court or made false accusations. In 2018, a record number of exonerations involved misconduct by government officials. The strength of our criminal justice system depends on its accuracy and its ability to convict the guilty and to clear the innocent. But we know that wrongful convictions happen, but identifying and understanding the causes is critical to maintaining the integrity of our justice system. As we continue to witness new developments occurring towards R. Kelly's appeal proceedings, we can just stay optimistic that this time around, the relevant truth will be put into consideration. This is the ray of hope that makes us keep our breath and hold. We believe R. Kelly and his legal team will be able to outline all the injustices, misinterpretations of the law, cases of lying and witness tampering that have marred all R. Kelly's legal proceedings, and that the law, truth, and justice will this time along prevail. It has been a long wait, and we can't wait any longer to see R. Kelly regain his deserved freedom. Thank you for watching today's video, brought to you by SOS Media. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our videos. Also remember to leave your comment about today's topic in the comment section below.